This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
Let's rock this joint.
Yeah, man. Let's
What's
rock
up, pal?
Just
now, for the viewers out there, we were supposed to have our dear buddy Josh Wolf on, who's one of our favorite people on the planet.
Yeah.
That guy's done a lot for us.
Best.
At the absolute best. And he canceled last night, like late last night.
Very, very abruptly.
Yeah. And
Family stuff, I got to go.
Yeah, and then I was like, no, hold on. You don't cancel the night before, right? So
What's up?
What's going on here? And we're close enough where I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then, it's not like he's like, oh, usually people bullshit. Conflict of schedules, man. My publicist booked whatever show at the same time. It's on me. Don't worry, we'll figure out. Let's reschedule. That's usually how this goes. He's dealing with a much bigger fight where his son Jacob, who we know and love, and he's been around the Comedy Store all over with Josh. They're on tour together. He posted this video. I don't know when he posted. 2 hours ago. So yeah. So
No, it was way before 2 hours ago because I saw this.
No, I think this is when Josh posted
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
So
that's what I'm saying. Josh
posted it. Oh, I
posted it.
got it.
Yeah. Yeah. See how it says 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, they show the hours. But all I'm saying is, so he posted his son Jacob saying he's going to sober living.
Yes.
Is that what it is? So it's not a rehab. Sober living's different than rehab.
Yeah.
Just getting a reset.
Yeah, but
life
also,
on the road.
yeah, that's what I told Josh. I'm like, bud, if you have any inclination to addiction, like if it's in your family genes, which it is, right, for Jacob and his sister and stuff like that, I said there couldn't be a worse environment than stand up and touring.
Yeah.
Trust me, bud.
Yeah.
I struggled with it, and
Well, everybody wants to buy you a drink.
and I was older.
Yeah.
It's not even that everybody wants to buy you a drink. Yes, that's an issue, but it's just. You think what comedy clubs are. They're bars with stages. They're restaurants that serve a ton of alcohol. And it's also fun. Like it's you're with your buddies all the time and there's alcohol. And
I've never done a stand-up show where at least 3 audience members didn't come up to me drunk in one way or another.
For sure, but yeah, that's the audience. I'm saying for the comics though too, it's like that's what you do. It goes hand in hand, man. So for Jacob, and young too, he's on the road with his dad. They're having fun. You can see how a kid can get wrapped up into.
Well, in the
lifestyle.
Comedy Store, something like I don't know, you will remember this in the green room, the Comedy Store. There's a glass piano,
Yep.
and that glass piano has all these marks. These like basically where people were cut and blow up. It's
Yeah,
just
razor
razor.
blades.
It's like out of a movie.
It's pretty cool.
And and
It's haunted.
It's been
for
there
sure.
forever, but
Yeah.
there's been pounds of cocaine done off
Wait,
that.
you think
thing.
the store is haunted?
Oh yeah, everyone knows that. You ever seen Zach Baggins, The Ghost Adventures? Also, every comic like Tim Dillon talked about it, Rogan talked
But
about it.
if you've been up there, like
You can feel
I've been
it.
all through those rooms. Mitzi's old office, all that. It's literally a maze up there.
you can feel and it's not that it's a dark energy. It's just different. It
Yeah.
smells different. The history there, like it's been around forever.
Yep.
Zach Baggins went deep into it.
Wild.
But yeah, shout out to Josh Wolf, dude.
Yeah, man, the best. Wishing him the best.
Oh, dude, he's absolute best. That poor dude, right? Because his oldest daughter really struggles with addiction.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, he's talked about it on here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough thing, man. When you
Dude,
struggle
as a
with
dad, I'll tell you right now, when you watch like Intervention or even My 600-Pound Life, there's always the enabler. It's always the parent. It's always the mom or dad, or there's a sister or something. Because like you don't have a job. How are you getting money for drugs and food? There's always a parent, dude. Better pray to God my kids don't have that addiction because I'm that guy. I'm an enabler. I would absolutely give them whatever it takes to make them happy. It's not good.
Yeah, I remember I was in love with somebody who was an addict, and my friend Sandra, whose brother ended up dying on the street. She said, and I remember when he died, she said, this is before her brother died. She said, you have to walk away. She has to hit rock bottom. And I was like, no, I can't, because she goes, Bryan, listen, you cannot help her. You can't. You have to run away.
It delays.
I know,
the
but
process.
I'm like, no, because you know how me, I'm a fixer. And then rock bottom hit. And, but then her brother died on the street, and I called her, and she said, yeah, no, it's what I've been getting ready for 20 years.
Yeah, on Intervention, when they sit down with the family before the addict comes in, they go, you have to draw a line in the sand, and you have to you got to realize like there's two options. Either they go to the facility and get better and go to rehab, or you cut them completely off and there's a chance they can die. Because what you're doing now by enabling them, they're going to die. It's just a matter of time. So you cut it off, they hit rock bottom, and then their only option is rehab, or you keep doing what you're doing and they die. So,
yeah. Have you ever asked somebody how they're doing after when you haven't seen them in a long time? You ever meet somebody you went to high school with or whatever, and you're like, how's the family? You ever do that? And then you get a story that is beyond what you can imagine. You ever have that?
It's like the movie Iron Claw. Asking that dad, how's it going? Let me tell you.
A good friend of mine, I've known forever. She comes to my show. Love you, so good to see you. How are your brothers? How's your family? And she goes, oh, it's a sad story. I go, what do you mean? She goes, well, my dad, was a surgeon. I'm like, yeah. He was operating on somebody back in the day who had AIDS. He cut his hand. He got infected. He died of AIDS. And I was like, oh my God, that's terrible. How are your brothers dealing with it? She goes, well, they're no longer with us either.
Oh my God.
Because her oldest brother, who was a great wrestler, really good looking guy, he did heroin one time. He was never the same. Ended up in a halfway house or a home, and then just died. And then her brother, who was on my wrestling team, who was my younger.
Meanwhile, she's dying. You're just like
her brother's younger than me. He was on. He got lupus and died, and it was an awful slow death. And I was like, Jay, what? That's terrible. She goes, I know. I wish I was kidding, but sometimes things are that bad. Fuck. And she's a trauma. She is a trauma therapist.
Oh
Who better than someone? Oh my God, she's been through the war. And so she took all that, pain and everything else, and she just makes the world a better place. She treats people who need her. And it's like, I was like this. Everything's going great for me. I was like, oh, well, I don't know what to say. Sometimes you don't know what to say.
Let's catch up another 25 years.
Yeah. Crazy. So there it is, kids.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to Josh.
But you're right about addiction. Addiction's a weird thing, and addiction's so intractable. And some people have a little of it, and some people have a lot of it. And some people can just they're never sober. It's a thing.
It's just a weird thing. It's also I feel like with comics or anyone who lives that risky-ish life, you don't really do anything half-assed. Everything I do is either me and my wife not arguing, just having a discussion this morning about it because I want to get the kids a surprise gift, and because Billy and Boston's birthday is the same week in November, right around Thanksgiving, and so I have an idea for a gift, and it's a big responsibility and all this stuff, and she's just like, yeah, you don't do this, and I'm like, I can't, it's literally impossible. I was like, because if I start doing that, then something has to give over here. I have to go all in. There's no. I was like, this is what you signed up for. There's no middle ground. It's either I'm over here or I'm over here. I can't maintain in the middle. It's two extremes with whatever I'm doing. Business, cars, the whiskey. It's all in. I can't.
You can't stop yourself?
Nope. I get and it's not. It's it's a good thing, but you just have to point in the right direction. I get obsessed with it.
A friend of mine we were just talking about is that way, and he's a well-known guy, but he gets something in his head and he can't get it out of his head, and then he has to do it.
Yep.
No matter, even if it scares him, whatever, and it's all he'll think about. So it is and if you don't get a handle of, if you can apply that to something constructive, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
But it's very easy. It's like, you ever see the show Dexter. He realizes his son's a serial killer. I think it's based on a true story.
It's not.
It's not? Okay.
No. Please stop.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, but I read something.
Hey,
okay.
Please stop.
Okay.
Dexter's not a true story.
But I might have. All right. No. So, but it's interesting. It's like
I got a friend. Bruce Wayne. It might be based on a true story. So
yeah. You like killing people. Well, let's apply that to maybe killing bad people. You know what I mean?
That's still
other serial killers.
Yeah, sure. That's an extreme example. If as long as you point in the right direction, it's a great kind of talent to have. We'll call it a talent, I guess. It's a great talent to have. Great.
There was that Tourette's woman who said, if you want to know what it's like to have Tourette's, try to not blink and see how long it takes. It's the same feeling. Oh, look at that. See, Dexter Morgan, a fictional serial killer, was inspired by real-life murderer Pedro Rodriguez Filho. Told you. Both characters share similar themes of dark urges, revenge, and societal benefit through their actions.
Well, no, you can click on that. It's
I had a trouble pass
because they have the BT.
Go back.
BTK killer on there.
Hold on. Pedro Rodriguez Filho, a real-life serial killer, had a troubled past, and his first murder occurred when he was 14 years old. Filho killed dozens of bad people, including rapists and drug traffickers, and even murders his own abusive father. Okay, well,
Yeah, but see,
yeah, it's not.
Yeah, no.
It's not. His dad didn't go, "Do you have these urges?" No.
I
He
see
wasn't
that.
a cop.
I see that at a young
He wasn't
age.
a cop. No.
There's a way to channel this.
He was like that. Yeah,
to
that guy's
master
probably a
yourself.
rapist.
No, that guy was a murderer and was just like, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well take out bad guys. Which is,
Yeah. How
which
did you
is
know he
kinda-
was like a murderer? I had a feeling.
Which is kind of cool, right? If you're gonna do it, you're at least taking out bad guys.
Sure.
And now
If he
we need
was.
more guys like
If
that
he
more than
was.
ever. Yeah, who knows? I'm
He's
sure
a
a
psycho.
few innocent people got knocked
Yeah,
off.
he's a
there.
psycho.
Like, why'd you kill him? He's like, he didn't turn on his blinker driving.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I thought you were taking out bad people. Yeah, it can be a superpower if you just turn it the right way. Superpower.
So it says about 40 to 60% of people who get treatment for substance abuse usually relapse, with opioids
yeah.
being the highest at 91%.
Oh, yeah.
But they do have drugs
rehab's
that
a
work really
business.
well.
But a lot of them will say methadone isn't good.
Right.
And there's this other drug that we
Well,
don't
for
offer.
alcohol, those drugs actually do work. They really do. You can take a drug that will, so it will actually cause you to not drink. You can have one drink and then the next one you feel sick. Oh. And they work super, super well. It's just that then what happens to alcoholics is they have to replace it with something. It's not the drinking. It's then you're
It's the
left
routine.
With, yeah.
It's a lifestyle. But that's why you see a lot of former addicts start running a lot.
Right.
Again, if you point in the right direction, running, health, boom. You're off to the races. And the same dopamine releases when they're running that they
Yeah,
did
then
when
people
they're
start
getting
weighing their food and they get really obsessive. So,
which is cool.
yep.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yep.
I remember Dennis Rodman was on that thing you're talking about. The drug that, whatever pill that when you drink, you get violently sick.
Yeah.
And it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
terrible thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does work. It does work.
Yeah, to make,
You got to take the drug. The thing is, people stop taking the drug because they get lonely, they get sad, because their whole social life, their whole life is wrapped up in with the bar, with just having a couple drinks, So
Yeah, rehab's a huge business.
with producing a podcast, whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, rehab's a big business.
With fishing, whatever it is.
hey, whatever it is.
Chin, have you decided to start trying not drinking?
So I did drink last night, but
One
I
step
did.
at a time.
What?
One step at a time.
I did drink last night.
Yeah, because I went
At
to.
least he's honest.
I went to a concert, Anderson .Paak.
Oh.
So, and I met my old buddy, so we had Korean barbecue, and you have to drink. Korean
Of
barbecue.
course.
What do you drink when you a beer, or do you drink?
We talked about this many times. So
Yeah, man.
I don't
Every time.
drink. So hard liquor, I used to drink. Whenever I drank, I would drink hard liquor.
Yeah.
I cut back on that almost entirely. So I'll do soju, which is 20%, wine or beer.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so if your excuse is, I had this concert, there's
No.
so many concerts, dude.
You're
Every
asking
night.
me. You're asking me. Do I plan on?
Yeah, I know.
quitting?
Yeah, that's what I'm
yes,
asking.
Yes.
Yeah, but also it's who was singing?
Anderson
Anderson
.Paak.
.Paak.
Anderson .Paak.
You're in LA. It's rare we get big musicians.
You got to
here.
drink.
You don't know who Anderson .Paak is?
Anderson .Paak is. You got to drink with.
Chin's like,
Anderson .Paak.
dude,
That makes me want to drink right now.
Chin's all, there's a baseball game last night, and you're not even in baseball. I know, but my buddies were watching. It's a long
Special
season,
game.
bud.
I'm gonna have a magic mind.
Do you think you're an actual addict? Or do you think you just have a problem drinking?
I mean, if I drink almost every single day, I'm definitely an alcoholic.
That's a problem.
But not like, if I go home after work, drink a couple beers and then eat dinner and go to sleep.
Sure.
It's just,
That's fine.
I like drinking.
Yeah.
But if you saw
you
me
like the taste.
messed up, then that to me is an alcohol.
Well, you're a functioning alcoholic.
Do you get a sense? Do you get a sense of flow?
I
and
don't.
focus.
That's why I should
the way
start doing
do?
Magic Mind.
See, I like being super sober and clear-headed, which is why I drink Magic Mind, and it takes
We put
one
the brown
shot.
down, we pick up the green.
That's all. Put the brown down, pick up the green. That's a mental performance art. I apologize, guys, if my mental clarity is off the charts after this. I apologize if I seem super calm.
Chin, but do for you, what's the longest you've gone without drinking lately?
Lately,
Yeah.
2 weeks because I had remember I told you I had a blood test, right?
Yeah.
And they said that my liver was damaged to a cellular level.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that scared me.
Yeah.
So I just stopped. I first stopped drinking hard liquor and just a beer. Then I stopped. And then I did a test 2 weeks later. And my liver was back to normal.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Your liver enzymes probably
Like from the cellular level, it was everything. The blood test
I just
showed
wish
was
you would
fine.
give it a legit try.
No, Brent, I'm with you. Yeah.
That's my friend.
I even talked to Jay. By the way,
Yeah.
I got to shout out to Jay Schaub. As soon as he watched that podcast, Jay's like, dude, these nerds telling you to quit drinking. And I'm like, I was laughing.
Jay barely drinks.
No, but Jay said he goes, but I told him, I was like, yeah, they're just, looking out. And plus it's just, I think just for my health, I should stop for a while.
Yeah,
and he goes,
we're not that young.
Then he goes, yeah. I like to still drink every now and then. But yeah, I get it.
Jay barely drinks, but also Jay's going through his own stuff. Hopefully you don't mind sharing. Jay had to get checked for diabetes.
Oh, damn.
And Jay's healthy as fuck.
Yeah, but he's a candy.
Not really. Like Jay eats pretty healthy, and his whole thing was like I was making fun of him. Like, what are you doing? He's like, man, I keep, just stays lean. He's like, Bosty. He's like, I just stay lean. He's like, I'm trying to put on some weight. So he's like eating fucking pizza and Cinnabon. He's like, and then I'm going to Taco Bell. I'm like, dude, this can't be good. He's like, no, I'm 210. I'm 210. Look at me. Show me pictures of Zabs and stuff.
Got a good body.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, but your insides, where are those going on? Sure enough. They're like, yeah, like he got his blood work done. It was horrendous. Yeah, so he has to. He's like right on the verge where full blown diabetes.
Right, type 2 diabetes.
Yep. Because my dad had it, my grandpa had it, so there's a 50% chance me or Jay have it.
My buddy, you know, friend of ours, in great shape, and we were drinking wine. He likes his wine, I like my wine, and they came to pour me more, and I went like this. I covered my glass. I go, no, I'm good. And he goes, see that? See what you just did? You see that? I go, what? He goes, I've never done that in my life. Not one time in my life.
talking about Frank.
All the wine gets drunk. No, it wasn't Frank.
Oh.
All the wine gets drunk, right? So I go, yeah. So he goes to the doctor. He's got abs. He couldn't be in better shape. The doctor goes, you look great. He's an old school doctor. He goes, liver enzymes a little high, huh? And he goes, are they? And he goes, yeah. He goes, how many drinks do you have, would you say, a week? And he goes, I mean, probably 7, 8.
Way more.
And the doctor looks at it and goes, 7 or 8. Yeah.
Yeah, they know
and he goes, is that the real number? Because they know each other pretty well.
Yeah,
and my friend goes, you want to do this? You really want to do this? He goes, yeah. He goes, well, it's probably more like 40 or 50.
Yeah.
And he goes, so we know what we have to do. He's like, yeah.
I talked to Frank Grillo the other day.
That's not Frank I'm telling you.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Frank's not drinking anymore.
No, Frank's been sober. Frank hasn't drunk for way too long.
No, he had wine with us on the campaign. He brought wine. I had wine on the campaign.
But it's been a long time.
But that was a while ago. But he told me, he's like, dude, I'm with you. I don't drink anymore either. I'm like, fuck, really? That's the vibe.
Let's take a little break.
God, my jeans are so itchy. So is my t-shirt.
They are?
Yeah. I wish I had something more comfy.
You want something more comfy? You want something that fits real well, that kind of hugs the chest and arms, but stays loose in the front, so your little poofa.
They don't make anything like that.
Oh, I guess you haven't been a true classic.
What?
You can buy them in 3-pack, 6-pack, 9-pack. I'm never not in true classic. How about that?
Dude, everything fits.
I'm going to a wedding and I'm going to be wearing their white button-up shirt and their khakis. Yeah, because
dude, everything fits so damn well. And usually you have to get stuff tailored like this, and you're thinking, oh, was it $1 million a shirt? Nope. Y'all can save money. Try the freaking packs. That's what I do. And you get their packs, their best-selling t-shirts, hoodies, jeans in 3, 6, and 9 packs. It is the best
They've
of
got
the
everything
best.
for you. Dress shirts,
dude, joggers, chinos, button-ups,
stuff, everything.
V-necks.
Great sweatshirts.
I only work out in their joggers. Oh, the
great
best.
underwear.
The crew necks. It is getting a little chilly. The crew neck's nothing better.
Love it.
True classic,
When
best
I travel,
of the best.
I'm never not in true
Also,
classic.
they're so committed to the product. They even have 100% perfect fit guarantee and super easy returns. So right now, you can unlock big savings when you bundle items site-wide. Just go to their exclusive link, trueclassic.com/fighter to save right now. That's trueclassic.com/fighter. Shop now and elevate your wardrobe today. True Classic.
Today. I've never had a thing with drinking. I'm lucky, but because I can drink one glass of wine and I'm like, ooh, I'm fine. It's too much.
But also, you said it affects you. You know, like just like
Yeah, my chemistry is different. If I had your chemistry, I'd be drinking. I don't judge people because
No, I know.
we all move toward pleasure and away from pain.
Whenever I hear you guys say this stuff, it's just looking out for my best interest and
Yeah.
my health. I get that. So
Yeah.
you're not judging.
But we also know enough.
I think
not
if you
to
were
push
like 25, Jen, I wouldn't give a fuck. But man, we're not that young, so it's time to get our shit together.
It's not okay, but I don't have to argue about this, but it's not like, oh, I'm partying. It's just I like to
No, I
have
know.
a drink. It's just
Dude, I
it's
get it.
enjoyable to me.
I know.
You have an
I feel less
ability.
stress.
No, but
Yeah.
your thing is that you can, like many people, because of your disposition, your chemistry, you can stay nice and copacetic all day.
Yeah.
And you have the ability to process alcohol so you don't feel sick. You feel what's it called? Euphoric.
I don't feel great though.
Well, I understand, but
afterwards.
when
That's
you're
what I'm
doing
saying.
it,
You could be
feel
you could be
good.
feeling so much better, but then also it's like the same thing with Jay eating that bullshit food and then finally catch up. Like it's the insides we can't see is the issue.
But then that's why I did the blood test.
Yeah.
So I think there's like a happy middle ground, but I do want to stop for a while. That's in my mind right now.
Sometimes you don't drink at all.
Might as well try it.
I mean, not really. Like every once in a while, but I don't have that urge. When I come home, if I've had a long day, I'm like, I might like drink a full body Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Other than my zero products. But I never have like the urge. I don't like the taste.
Yeah.
I mean,
it doesn't taste.
It's never about the taste. It's about the feeling.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right.
Did your family drink at all those Sanaz?
Again, like sparingly, like
Nothing crazy.
at like parties and stuff when they'd have get-togethers. But like, no, I never really saw my dad like with a beer in his hand.
That's a damn good question. I'm looking. None of my parents or my family members drink. Only me and my brother.
Yeah.
Really?
That's kind of crazy. Yeah. It's not our.
And does your brother drink like you do?
No. He's
That's when you have a problem. You go,
You're the problem.
No, not even
no,
close to
absolutely
me.
not. No.
He's an amateur. He's a white belt.
Yeah.
He's
he'll
not-
drink every once in a while, but no, not like. But he does drink. No, once in a while he'll drink, but my parents don't drink at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, I got all the alcohol out of the house. Even
Yeah.
I don't even want the
Yeah,
kids.
if it's there-
I don't want the kids to see it.
For me, wine is. It's
With
a
food,
social
right?
thing. It's a social.
And with food,
Yeah, I love it.
great.
I love it. Just a couple glasses.
It's also, but the kids also aren't interested in wine. They just think their dad's gay. They see a bunch of wine bottles. It's like
also-
it's like how dad thinks he's.
But also,
smart.
daddy over here is very sensitive. Like I don't have a strong constitution. Like I just don't, the truth is, if I drink too much or I get it fucks me up. I've always.
Which
been
also,
that.
I've known you forever. I've never seen you drunk
no.
ever. It's just not your thing.
Nobody has. I've
It's
never-
not your thing.
No.
Yeah. So you don't. It's
Drugs,
It's just not an issue for you.
Yeah. Even when I remember when I was young.
Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing?
Because I remember me and Bryan were at Sundance and this guy was on cocaine. Remember?
God,
We're on the dance floor and he's all, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm not. I'm
famous actor too.
Yeah, I'm super famous. And I'm not privy to cocaine. I don't know cocaine. I've
you've
never
never
done
done it.
cocaine. I was like, holy, the energy on that guy. And Brian's like, let me talk to you real quick.
He's so wired.
It was late,
His
too.
nostrils, I could see the blow in his nostrils.
Super
for
famous
real.
actor, too.
And he
super
smelled
famous.
bad.
And I was
Remember?
like,
he smelled like soup.
Yeah, I
was
looked up to him too because I've seen all his
you
movies.
looked up to him. Big, kind of handsome guy too. Like,
Yeah, and I was like, oh man,
surprising.
that guy's energy's off the chart. Because I always want energy. I'm like, man,
Woo! Woo! I'm like, oh
it's like
boy.
midnight. He's like,
Bro,
what's up?
you got gray hair. Come on, calm down.
I know.
Dancing like and smelling just like a
Sweating.
heavy smell. Like I was like, whoa.
And I didn't know. I was like, man, what's it? What? He's just working out a lot, or is it a diet?
You were new to Hollywood,
Yeah,
sort of. Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, hey, come over here. Let me explain something to you.
That dude's doing that.
There's nothing positive going on here.
No, devil's dandruff.
Yeah.
I have a hard time when noticing when people are on drugs and like I'll be like, God, why is she being such a bitch? And my friends are like, Sanaz, she's coming down
Yeah.
off drugs. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Why do you have to be mean while you're doing that?
Yeah, you wouldn't know. unless
Cocaine
you're
is one
around
of
it.
those things that people will do all of it when it's in. So if there's a group of people and they're doing blow, they'll do it all. It's just you don't stop because the high goes out. You go.
Yeah,
do
you're not
it.
saving it.
I've done cocaine very, very few times, but I was in New York when I was a young man and everybody was doing blow.
And you have
it's
the nose
try this.
for it.
And I got the nose for it. So I go, let me try it. They couldn't believe that I stopped. They couldn't believe that I did a line. And I was like, all right, that's enough for me. And that was it. They were like, how the fuck can you? But I don't have an addictive personality. I don't like this.
See, I do have an addictive personality, but even like Jeff Dye, a bunch of other people are like, how'd you stop? I'm like, I just stopped.
You
Literally,
stopped, just
I was
stopped.
like, I literally woke up, I was like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
Never touched it. I was like,
Well,
I'm out.
You're disciplined.
Super disciplined with
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah. I
You're
was
disciplined in
like,
general.
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah,
and then just never fucked with it.
yeah.
But I think, Bryn, I think honestly, because I think we're kind of similar, especially with like when we did prescription opioids with for pain, and it got addictive. That feeling was so powerful.
It is nice.
And I've done cocaine, like Bryan has.
Do you like blow?
So here's the thing: when we're talking about addiction, I don't want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
I do it like if I did it very few times, but dude, if you're there and you try it, the euphoria is so huge.
Yeah.
And it feels so good, but it lasts so little. So you just keep going and going.
Yes.
You have to stop.
Chasing that dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But dude,
you'll
that's
do
why I
it
said
all.
you should never, ever even touch it. Because I think you might have a period of a few weeks where you're like,
But you know, you did Adderall, and I got news for you. As a guy who's done Adderall, thinking it was going to help me write on the plane, and I did 10 milligrams. It's exactly the same fucking thing.
But
I told Bryan,
Adderall's
very similar.
Adderall's basically the cousin or close stepbrother to
Speed.
to meth.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's like it channeled the same thing in the brain, that euphoric feeling, that
But,
energy.
but Adderall will make you like aggressive. Cocaine doesn't, does it? like
yeah.
Adderall made me
Oh,
like
yeah.
super aggressive.
No.
Blow.
Like if
know
you go
about
back and watch
aggressive.
the shows, like I'm pretty aggressive.
Well, you were doing 100 milligrams,
so
which
much,
is so
much Adderall.
insane.
Yeah, I don't.
100?
Yeah, it's doing
It's
a ton.
I can't believe your heart's okay. That's insane.
Yeah,
but
who
you're
knows?
big boy
Yeah, you can't. Couldn't.
and drinking, and you were drinking.
Oh yeah, heavily. Wow. And then staying out to 2, 3 in the morning.
I
at
didn't
the
know what was going
nightclubs.
on, but you'd come back and your face was so swollen.
Yeah, fat face.
And I was like, he's got a
Moon
fat face.
Yep, fat face.
Like really, like sometimes it would be so swollen. I was
Because
like,
you're doing Adderall, then you're up all night. Then I'm at the comedy club. It was just
bad situation.
Speaking of Jeff Dye, he posted yesterday he's 11 months sober now.
Love him.
love it.
Pretty awesome.
I love
He's
Jeff.
the best.
Yeah.
Jeff is going to be huge. Jeff
he's
is-
already pretty big, man. Like,
Yeah,
he's
but
killing it.
he's
He should be bigger though.
yeah. Jeff,
Of course he should
Jeff
be.
is a
He's-
legit comic.
Oh man, a comic's comic too.
He's
Just
a-
a
he's-
legit
and a-
salt of the
and a
earth
dude, like a
guy.
man.
He's one of the few guys left.
Oh,
and one of the sweetest people that
Love
have
him.
ever been in the
So
I
studio.
love that
nice.
guy. I love
Awesome
Jeff
guy.
Dye. I'm gonna get a tattoo that says "I love Jeff Dye."
Hell yeah.
Handsome guy.
Oh my god.
Like you and he walk into a room.
No, I'm the fat, ugly chick.
I mean, you're a good-looking guy, but
I'm all
but
right.
I
Not
but
compared to him.
If you have to sport your tank top because I think he might be better looking.
yeah,
right?
I get more muscle.
Yeah, but he's like that 6'5",
Yeah, handsome.
slender, handsome
Dresses well.
guy. Yeah, he's
No,
he's marriage material.
Now he is like
Yeah.
sober.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Before, no, he's
No.
a fuck boy.
No,
now,
yeah,
now he's
yeah.
marriage material.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, me and him walk in a bar, I'm not getting a ton of looks.
Think about when I get my hair transplant, which is going to happen.
I don't know if that's.
I'm going to be good looking.
next to Jeff Dye.
No, but yeah, dude, because I'll take it.
There's
from
like
here.
Jeff Dye, good looking.
Yeah, but think about take it from here.
You know,
and
you
then
know what
add
Jeff,
my personality.
Jeff Dye's like Hollywood, good looking.
I know, but add my personality. What's up, guys? And then I'll get like I'll
Your
maybe I'll do
brows
something
done?
about my brows. Oh fuck, dude. And if I could just get my face to not scrunch up that much, if I could
Like a
just get
Sharpay?
this a little bit. Oh look, he has filler.
But we want just a hint of that.
A hint, dude. A hint of this. How do I look?
Hollywood's doing something though, because everyone's doing the face.
There, everybody's doing the face. Everybody, so many guys are doing Botox and filler. Like so many people. I've never done that. I'm never going to do
You
it.
get your lids done.
I got my lids done and my hair done a long time ago. He said that I
got
have
some
a very
work
good
done.
scar.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So
Which on what?
filler for guys.
Yeah.
I've recently heard that a lot of people are like wondering if Matt Rife got filler because his jaw
His
changed.
cheeks.
Matt Rife has always been so good looking.
Right, but
That's
I
always
guess
been his
jaw has
problem.
changed.
Like that's his problem is he's
His
so
jaw's
good
changed
looking.
probably because he works out. Matt Rife,
Let me see a pre and post.
I'm dying. No, Matt's always been really good looking. He's always looked like that. I've known Matt since he was 17. The kid's always looked like that. Guess what? Those are dumb pictures. He's always been.
That's him as like a kid on the left, and now he's like a grown man on the right.
Yeah, so you're still growing.
You're still
Yeah.
growing. Then also like he has the baby fat. So, and I'm sure he has a clean diet. That doesn't look suspect to me. His jaw is massive there.
looks
It's like
natural.
quagmire
He's
there.
always had that jaw. Matt is naturally
His number
really
one
good
problem, the reason he gets so much hate, he's so attractive.
So
Yeah.
attractive.
It's like, dude, this
I mean,
isn't
he
how
dated
comedy.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, when he was like 18.
Yeah.
That's how I met him.
No.
And you know,
I
Matt.
was, I was,
hey,
in, the,
hey,
I was,
Matt,
I was in the comedy store parking lot, and I see Kate Beckinsale, who I who is a legit angel. I see her. I'm like, oh my god, she's in Van Helsing,
Yeah.
right? And she's walking down. I'm like, who the fuck's she with? Sure enough, there's a little Matt.
And let me
Ryan.
tell you something about Matt. They broke up. I said, what's she like? Crazy? What, you know? Matt, as a young man, said, "Oh, I'll never talk about that. I'll never say anything bad, or
Oh, that's
I don't
nice.
volunteer any information."
No, he's one of the good guys.
He literally, Matt was like, no, like this is he and I just talking. I was old. He knew he could trust me, and he
It's just
wouldn't
you
even
two.
talk
No.
about. He wouldn't even say anything. He was protecting her privacy,
legit, dude.
and he had respect for her.
Yeah, great
That's
guy.
rad.
Great
I love
guy.
that.
His problem is he's funny, and then you can't be funny and that handsome. It's just
He also works
people's
really hard.
minds go crazy.
Yeah.
People's minds
Yes.
go crazy. Like, no. Comedian's supposed to be super ugly.
Right.
And he's like a fucking 10.
Yeah.
So
And-
is
and he
Jeff
works
Dahmer.
hard too, man. Like Matt's also has a lot of respect for comedy. Like he understands how hard it is, and he's very aware of where he is in the pantheon of comedy. He works really hard to be good at stand up, and people just they have to hate him for. They have to find something to hate him for.
And he's on the road literally like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
He's starting to deal
All
with
the
Live Nation, and it is a grind.
Yeah.
He's basically like Drake. They have to tour now.
If we could get a guy in here, Brian, would you want to do Botox and filler on the show?
No,
Why?
because I don't want to do that.
Are you sure?
I don't think it would make it good for a good
hurt.
episode either, but
Well,
Oh, it hurt.
it'd be good
it
Instagram
doesn't
content.
hurt.
I mean, where would I do it? In my
I don't know.
face?
You're the one who said you thought about
In your
it.
nose.
No, I never thought about it.
Oh.
They told me that I'd be surprised how many people have done filler. Because you see people and you're like, you look so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then like my wife or something would be like, yeah, because that's filler, Brian. I'm like, it is?
But if they look good, what? Like I don't shame anybody. Like if it makes you look better, like if it gets the nuts off your eyes, do it.
I just don't want to be. I don't want to be dependent on that. And I just
But if it makes you look like way
yeah,
younger
but
in
my
the
hair
business we're in,
transplant is gonna look fucking amazing.
that's hey, it's a start.
And then I'll get tattooed. I'll tattoo to my head.
Your
so
hair
you
job's
can't see
like putting
stuff.
a nice paint on an old car.
There you go, bub.
You got to work on. Yeah, but it's a start.
Yeah, it's a start.
Yeah, you still got
I think you're
shitty
gonna be very
wheels.
surprised, dude. I think you're gonna be like, Brian.
You know what I
holy
think?
Shit.
I don't think you're gonna do it.
I'm 100% going under the knife.
No,
under
you're
the
not.
no, I'm definitely going to get a hair transplant.
And from that guy in Brentwood or whatever.
And be ready, dude, because the days where this whole area is about to get thinned out, and we're going to get 2,000 grafts.
You know what you are? You're like an old school fastback Mustang that we found in a barn, and then we paint really nice.
Yeah,
There's still rust underneath.
that you're right. How many hairs do you think you have in your head? The average hair, like you guys. What do you think you have?
How many actual hair follicles?
Chin's looks
Yeah.
pretty dense.
I'm gonna
Mine's
send you a video.
hair fibers, remember? Hair fibers.
Yeah.
Follicles?
No, I put that hair fiber to make my hair look thicker.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's not like.
I need.
Do you know the answer, Brian?
I do.
So
Which I was very surprised by. I'm sending you
he's
a video
Googling
right
it.
now.
Are you Googling
Okay.
it
No,
right
I'm
now?
sending you a video. Okay, so you have about 30,000 hair follicles.
That's it?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I thought we were talking millions here. Dude.
Now you may have a little more.
Do you have
No,
30,000?
now
and
I don't.
have 10 million?
Now I said to my doctor,
do you have 30,000?
I don't.
And I have 30 million?
no,
Right?
no, yeah. You might have up to 35,000 or something. I don't.
If you have 30,000,
No, I don't.
I have.
I'm saying a full
90
head of hair
million.
is typically about 30,000. Now I'm going to get 2,000 grafts.
Oh,
2,000.
that's not enough.
More I need?
No, it's more than 30,000.
Oh, how much is it?
On your total body. You
No,
have
no, I'm saying just your head.
I know. Your head alone is 1 million.
1 million.
Yeah, and on your total body, it's 5 million.
The doctor told me it's 30,000.
30,000 is so off. It's not even funny.
I
And
know.
I knew that, and
The
I'm not a
doctor said-
doctor.
is the term different then? Not follicle, it's something else?
Oh, maybe it's follicles
the
or
grafts
hairs?
are different. You said grafts.
Grafts.
Oh, wait a minute. Now it's saying approximately 100,000.
Okay.
On your head.
Follicles.
Yeah.
100.
30,000 is so low. Think
Yeah,
about-
that's what I
think-
thought. I know. So it's 30,000.
So if you have 100,000, you have 10. We got to up those numbers.
Yeah, got it up.
No, you have 10.
So watch this video. He showed me what like 1,000.
Did you send it to
follicles are. I sent
my
it.
text?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
You didn't? And I was like, I looked at what 1,000 follicles look like when they're cut short. It's so little, you can't believe it.
That's
It's
what
so
I'm saying.
little.
We need to do like 100,000 if we're going to do
It'd
it.
be nice.
Like if you're going to do it, do it.
Yeah.
But does it cost per 1,000 follicles?
Yeah, and here's the thing: you're gonna have to come in, and I'm using some of your hair, and I know.
Oh, because I need a donator.
Wouldn't it be great if I could just borrow 1,000 from
Some of
you?
these locks.
Because you wouldn't even notice.
Just got it, bro.
Such thick hair.
Would you do it, Chin?
Yes, dude. Would you?
Okay, so watch this. Just play
Damn,
it.
Jim.
Oh no, no. So Brent,
Watch.
remember you didn't make the first show for Golden Hour?
Uh-huh.
We were actually talking about this exact stuff, exact same stuff with hair transplants, and I'm like, yeah, I'll totally do it.
Look at how small
There has
that
to be
is.
someplace out there that's going to hook both you up.
So you see how?
I'll tell you something after.
Take a look at how little that is. Watch this. Turn it up though.
That's 100?
That's 100 grafts. Same 100 long. This is 1,000. Okay, 1,000. That's 1,000 long. 1,000 hair. That's how many? 1,500. 500. Okay, and that's the same amount of hair clipped, small. So 2,000. So this is what I would get like a hair transplant. 2,000.
That's it.
How many is that?
2,000.
2,000.
So
Not a lot.
So you need 2 million, right? Right? It's not a lot.
I need more. I need more than that, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot.
That's a flavor saver on your chin.
That's a flavor
No,
saver.
you
on my chin.
need so much more than that.
I feel like I
Does
do.
it cost per 1,000?
It's expensive. It's expensive.
Let's take a little break. Brian, tell me about your wiener.
My wiener when he's ready can cut a diamond. Now here's the thing. Sometimes your dick game isn't on point. You need a pre-workout. You need some help.
And
You
so a
can
lot of
go-
guys are going to the gas station.
Yeah,
They're taking
sure.
prescriptions, and
Enjoy
there's all
that.
those nasty side effects.
But you could do science-backed natural things, like, for example, Joy Mode that's got arginine nitrate, L-citrulline, Panax ginseng, vitamin C. Why? Here's what it is. It promotes nitric oxide production, which is another way of saying it promotes blood flow to the penis.
Especially to your wiener. It's basically
Yes.
a pre-workout for your sex game.
Yes.
All right? And it's all natural. All you do is open the pack, mix in a little bit of water 45 to 4 hours prior to doing the dirty, and you're ready to go like never before.
Now, from my experience, don't be surprised if you feel a little energy in your taint area.
Yeah, you can take it whenever you want,
Just
man.
saying.
Pre-workout for life, dude. Go to tryjoymode.com/fighter or enter fighter at checkout for 20% off. That's tryjoymode.com/fighter for 20% off. Your wiener will thank you.
Yeah. But I think there's a limit to what you can do to your head, right? You're taking grafts and you're poking holes in your
Well,
head.
whatever the maximum is, if you're going to do
2,000
it,
holes in your head is a lot.
it's not enough. 2,000 not enough. We got more. We need
I think
more.
it's going to look, I think I'm going to look
When are you going to do it?
probably sometime in the new year.
Oh, wow. It's a long time.
Long time.
It's still September, dude. Why are you waiting?
Well,
Just wear a hat on stage.
I'll be on the road.
I know, I know exactly.
Calgary.
Do it then.
I've never even seen Brian in a hat.
No, he doesn't wear hats. Wear a paperboy hat.
Should I wear a dunce hat? Yeah.
Or wear a wig till they come in so that we just don't know. Be like, yeah, I got it done and have a wig on. And then when it grows up,
You're making me mad a little bit. Don't say wig. Don't say that.
you're so against
Don't say
wigs.
that. Yeah, because my mother says that.
I know,
It
me
triggers
and your
me.
mom
My
think
mother's
you should get a wig.
Wear a wig.
I'm with your mom.
Listen, I'm going to freak out over
The
you.
Mendez bro wore a wig.
Yeah?
That helps you.
Yeah, that does help me. Oh, they did. Okay.
Oh, they did it?
How about fucking Lex, who went to high school with him?
I know we had a group chat. Lex, like, I went to high school with those
goes, "Fuck
idiots.
those two."
And I said, idiots, you mean you went to high school with those victims, Lex? He didn't respond.
No, he said, fuck those two.
I know. Well, because he probably didn't have all the info.
Yeah.
We should have asked Lex how they were in high school, though.
Yeah, we should.
They were super rich.
What a small world.
Yeah, Lex went to Beverly Hills High.
I didn't know that.
His dad was Ed McMahon.
All right.
Johnny Carson, Ed McMahon.
His dad?
Yes.
Yeah, that's his dad.
Lex's dad is Ed McMahon?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
You just put that together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's a popular last name, McMahon. It could be
It
Vince
is.
Is
McMahon's
it?
son.
Yes.
Vince McMahon.
How would she know it was Ed McMahon's son? Unless she was told. There are a lot of McMahons.
Thank you, Brian.
Are there? Name another
Sarah
McMahon.
McMahon.
Vince.
A lot of McMahons.
Vince
McMahon.
and Lex are the same
McMahon
age?
is one of the most popular Irish names.
No.
In America. Yeah, Bubba. It's very
Really?
popular. Yeah, McMahon.
I only know one McMahon.
No, very popular. I've known many McMahons.
Has anyone watched it? Have you watched the Vince McMahon doc?
Not yet.
I haven't seen it.
It's on my
No.
to-do list.
I'm a fan of his.
Yeah, I like Vince McMahon. I mean, I don't want to hang out with him late at night at a party, but
It's just freaky.
I don't want to get shit on. But
He put out a statement, though, saying, there's two sides to every story. Please remember that while watching this documentary. I don't think I was portrayed exactly how I wanted to be.
oh, so he didn't have all full creative control?
No.
Oh, then I'll watch it because I thought he had full creative control, which is basically like a jack off session for an hour. But I'll watch it if he didn't have full creative.
Let me find it.
All right, what do you got, Jen?
I'll start off with a couple first, but then we'll go to Sanaz's. The first one is this. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it. This kind of went viral. So there's a plane that it's going to be delayed for a while. So they're like, the captain says, you guys can leave the plane for an hour or so, get some, something to eat and come back in. So as people were leaving, someone noticed that this woman stole a charger, like an iPhone charger from the seat. They're plugged into the seat.
Is it her seat?
No.
As she's walking by,
she literally
takes it.
took someone else's phone charger.
That's frowned upon.
The people told the guy that was sitting there, like, yeah, we saw this girl doing that. What happened?
Some people are the worst.
Oh, and then they noticed who she was. So then he started filming her when she came back. So I'll play the video for you.
And this is them coming back?
Awkward.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice plane.
Excuse me, did you take my charger? Why would you take my charger?
Because we got off the flight.
Yeah, but my charger, that's my charger. Why would you take
You're gonna
it?
get it back. Give me one
But why
second.
would you take it though, without permission?
Because nobody was on the flight.
Yeah, but that's my charger.
And you're getting it back.
Okay, can I have it back?
Give me one
Yeah,
second.
but don't steal things. You can't take things without
When
asking.
nobody is on the flight, it's
Oh, so you just take things? Like we're not coming back? Why don't you take people's luggage then?
it's okay. It's okay. Sit down.
No, you can't take things without asking. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you're gonna be famous. You're gonna be on TikTok.
Please sit down. I don't want to.
He's kind of a dick.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dick.
Hey, you're a dick.
Hey,
you
on.
left your
it's
charger.
also a charger. I mean, she shouldn't
Fuck
take
off.
it. Like, that's definitely weird.
Yeah, but
coming back.
She might have thought that nobody was somebody left it there, and it was they're
Well, no.
getting off the
No,
plane.
they know
right?
they're going off
well,
the
they
plane
know
for a
they're
little
going
bit.
off the
It's a
plane and
delay.
they're coming back
Oh,
on.
they're coming back on.
Like, she definitely fucked up taking the charger, but at the end of the day, he should be like, you take my charger? And she's like, yeah, I needed to charge. It was there. My bad. He'd be like, all good. Can I have it back? Yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
get
it.
ya.
Him going, you took my fucking charger? She's like, whoa.
He didn't
Yeah, I
say
have
fucking
it.
charger.
You
She
might
was
as
like,
well have.
she was like, whoa, yeah, I have it. Let me unpack my stuff. I'll give it to you.
But
my
then,
bad.
so this is why this is a kind of controversial topic because people are on both sides big time. So some people are saying like the way she handled it, like if he didn't even tell her, she would just probably kept the charger, like she stole it. But he caught her in the act.
We can't assume that.
But she didn't walk by and go like, oh, here's
So
your
they
charger.
got off the plane, and then they were coming back on the plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
'cause the
everyone's
plane was
already
the
grumpy.
plane was delayed.
delayed. So the captain said, just get grab a
He
meal or
left his
something.
charger
come
being
back.
like, I'll be right back. She was like, oh, there's a
So
charger.
their luggage,
Took it.
everything's there. All their property is still on the plane.
Both, I think, you know what it is? It's like
I don't
that.
think
It's like that Tyreek Hill situation. They're both in the wrong.
Yeah, it's not
like
that-
Tyreek Hill, dude, be cool, roll down the fucking window. Cop, be fucking cool.
Yeah.
Here, what are you doing, lady? Don't take somebody's charger.
Yeah.
Then also that guy, dude, it's just a charger.
down.
She's right there.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
I still side with the guy. But so anyway,
Yeah, she
This-
fucked up.
Yeah.
this
you
thing
gotta-
has
you gotta
like
tattletale and put
13
her on
million
TikTok.
views in like a day or something like that. This is how huge this is.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. She definitely is in the wrong for stealing somebody's charger if they're coming back on the plane. Now, if they were leaving the plane, I don't know. Even then, she could
don't take
grab it and be
someone's
like,
shit,
someone left a charger.
Yeah, but
if they come back,
everybody's-
oh,
I don't
So
know.
what she said, she made a video, of course, to respond to this because it was so huge.
ooh, let me see it.
She said, well, it's a long video though.
I got time.
I think it's gross. I hate this. I hate
Oh, let me
this.
refresh.
I think both of it's. I think it's gross. She thought she got away for stealing a charger. I think it's gross. He makes a TikTok on it. I think it's such a crime that she's really hot and has to go through this.
She's so hot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a crime. She has to go through this.
This all because it was over a year ago.
Oh wow.
Didn't really give it more attention. It's already fine, but this has really been blown so out of proportion. I am getting bombarded with harassment, flooded with death threats.
Death threats over a charger.
Yeah, yeah.
Was found on the ground of an empty flight
Oh, it's on the ground.
That's what she says.
because we didn't know if we would be getting back onto the same plane since there's technical issues.
Nope. Nope.
I was coming from
Why do you not believe her?
Their luggage is still on the plane.
I do believe her.
when I picked it up again off the ground and unplugged it. It was on the ground.
Pause it real quick, Chin.
Kind of like in
The luggage isn't on the plane. That's why she's going. Notice everyone get on the plane has their luggage.
She's bullshitting. So you could take your luggage if you want, but they said just leave it.
No.
So
no, they don't.
Hold on.
No,
I have
they
a
tell you to
backpack.
take. They
Hold
tell you
on.
to take your
I have a
fucking
backpack.
luggage.
If I'm on a plane, I could leave it there or take it with me. I'm taking it with me.
I'm telling you right now, I travel a fuckload. They tell you to take all your
just in case.
You're not leaving your possessions.
Just in
on
case the
plane.
problem's too big.
And by the way, if the charger's on the ground like that,
It's
that's fair
delayed.
game.
It's not canceled. It's
But-
delayed.
But if the
So why
charger's
fuck
on the
would you take
ground,
all your
because the
shit off
charger's
plane?
on the ground. If it's on the ground, that's fair game.
I always take my shit.
If the
But
charger's
also
on the
that's
ground,
you.
that's fair
But they
game.
always tell me to as
Yeah.
well. I don't. I
That's-
usually don't
that's
have
you.
an option. But did they give them an option? To
She
leave all
doesn't
this stuff?
deserve. She doesn't
Are we
deserve.
It's an
sure?
hour. It's
Are
an
we
hour
sure,
long.
Jen?
Listen,
Yes.
sure?
Look at
She
the
doesn't
video.
deserve. No, technical issues could be a new plane. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
If they tell you to get off the plane, you don't know what you're talking about. If they tell you to get off the plane, you take all your shit. And this
'Cause
fucking
they're gonna
guy
switch
left it on the
planes.
fucking
Here,
ground.
go back to her,
That's
Jen.
fair game. That's fair
Go
game.
back to her. Let me see this poor woman.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
Had it, stealthy behavior here. And then on the way out, I told the stewardess she would take it because they cannot be liable for passenger possessions. So I was like, man, getting them recording well before I got on, getting people's faces about the charger. And then when I got on, I immediately told him that I would give him back the charger, but to just give me a second because several hours had passed.
Well, that's not true because he had to go. Did you take my charger?
We'd been delayed for over 3 hours.
She's lying, dude.
Honestly, the last thing on my mind. I didn't even know where this charger was. And what I was worried about was my 20-pound cat that had just turned out.
Who cares a shit about the cat?
20-pound cat.
I wanted to find a safe place to set my cat down.
She told people she took it. She tried to give it to the stewardess. What about that?
She's lying about that,
Why
right?
is she lying?
How do we know she's lying, though, Chin? What if she's
you,
not?
Hold on, you
What
guys
if
can't tell she's lying?
No.
You don't
Oh,
know
you
she's
can.
lying.
Chin.
In my opinion, she's lying.
You know
Yeah,
what
but
Chin
that's
is?
your opinion.
Chin hates women.
So she deserves to
Really?
get. So
Chin
she
hates
deserves
women.
death
You know,
threats
be a
and all
good-
that shit. Get the fuck out of here. You're out of your
Chin
fucking.
hates women.
No, she does
This
not.
is the problem with our fucking culture.
Right.
And people who are writing in about this are such a. That guy's a bitch. And everybody who
Oh,
commented is a
that guy's
bitch.
soft. That guy's because
You're
we're
a
all,
bitch.
we're all, it's
That
not like
guy's a
she stole an iPad. We're talking about a.
It's a fucking
$10
charger on the ground. She tried to give it to the stewardess. She told the people in front of her, "Get the fuck out of here! Shut up." Is this the guy?
That's the guy.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
God.
you're
So let's
siding
just-
with this
let's-
prick.
Let's
you-
just
you
play this.
would-
And
you
you hear
would
his
side
side
first.
Look at
first.
this. Woman takes my Apple charger and thought no one would notice. Part two, everybody.
No shit.
get a
This is
life.
dumb. But I mean, hold on. Let's just hear his
This is awful.
side.
Hey guys, this is part number 2 of The Woman Takes My Apple Charger.
Just listen to his house.
I want to make this as quick as possible.
Oh, do you?
It's 5
You got
minutes
things
long.
to do, do you?
No doubt. And I don't want to make this video too long.
It's already too long.
All right, too long.
Do it.
5
That
minutes.
was my wife and I were on flight
I believe her, not you, bro. You still talking about that charger?
the third time. The pilot gave us an option to deplane, go get something to eat.
Man.
It was going to take longer than expected, so we had about an hour to go and then come back.
And it took 3 hours.
Okay, so everyone's trying to get off flight. It's not like a normal deplaning. You know, some
He's
people
the worst.
take times,
This guy's the
you know,
worst.
so
You and me are like,
it's not like when you land and everyone kind of gets up and everybody kind of goes in order.
We don't give a fuck about you.
Some people were getting off before others.
Okay?
Okay.
Keep that in mind because it's gonna.
Is this important? You're gonna write a book about this? Fucking guy's writing a book. I want to keep this short. It's 5 minutes.
And then within like, I don't know, I think it was a few minutes or so, someone came up to us in the terminal and said, hey, listen, I just want to let you know I'm sitting across from you to your left, and
Tattletale.
there's a girl flight that actually stopped at your seat, unplugged your charger, rolled it up and put it in her bag. So keep that in mind. She unplugged.
Oh no.
Plop.
Oh no.
Chin. Hey, Chin.
Oh no.
I want my
well,
minute.
take your
No,
time
hold on,
to watch the
no,
entire
I
video.
want my
later.
minute.
Brian,
38
let him keep
seconds.
going. Let him keep going. Yeah, let him
You
keep
wanna
going.
go? Okay.
Yeah, keep going. No, no.
So she
I got questions for you after this.
She stopped the flow of everybody exiting.
Oh.
Bend down, unplug it, roll it up, and put it in her bag. Okay? So a lot of people were saying, well, maybe she was going to give it back. And I said to myself, okay, she had a couple different options there. She was taking it
It's like she hit a dead body.
to one of the flight attendants on the way out.
Which
Said she tried.
to do.
Okay?
She says, you
Or
freaking.
she was a little apologetic when I asked her, and confronted her if she had taken my charger. Her energy was all attitude. If it wasn't for that, okay, I would probably never posted this video.
Bullshit.
Oh, really? But you had to call her out.
Just want to let you guys know.
Making the world a better place, are you?
For everybody who thinks that I'm a really bad guy.
No,
I don't think you're a bad guy. I just think you're a pussy.
Overreacting.
No, I just think you're a pussy. Also, the person that came up to you and told you is also a giant pussy.
Okay, usually they don't give you this option. They gave me the option of having them calling the authorities.
Oh, come
my
on.
God.
Stop it, Chin. Stop
I
it.
mean, it's a
I'm
fucking
upset.
charger,
You
bro.
believe her and
I'm upset.
You believe this guy over her?
First of all,
If I
think,
see him with a charger, I'm going to steal it.
God damn it! Listen, I think regardless, this is stupid, but this is causing like everyone like going back and
Yeah,
forth.
everybody's
right and
awful.
wrong. So the
We're awful for
the
talking
charger
about
is dumb, obviously, right? But then what if she noticed something else, like you're an Apple phone?
She did.
But she didn't.
But what? So
That's why we're talking
So is it
about it.
okay to take people's property? No,
No, but-
so she fucked up. She's the
not-
reason why this whole thing is happening.
They're both wrong. But I'll tell you right now. If someone came up to me when we got the plane, like, hey, just let you know, that charger that you left on, I guess you left it on the ground. That woman picked it up. I'm like, okay, cool. I went up. Hey,
She didn't leave it on. Dude,
I go, did you grab my charger? Yeah. Oh,
End of
the
discussion.
person told
Cool.
she unplugged it from his seat, whatever, and took it.
Chin, he
but
waited
she's saying
for
it
her
was
with
on
his
the ground.
camera.
She's like,
Yeah,
cool.
you guys believe her. I believe him.
What? But let me ask you this, Jen. Why is he all correct and she's all wrong? Do you not think
Look
that's
at
a
her.
problem
Do
for
you
you?
want to watch that video back one more time?
Look at him, Chin.
Yeah, he posted a stupid video about someone taking his Apple
So you
charger.
believe all of it?
No. Hold on. He humiliated
I'm
her.
from-
Hold on. Excuse me.
Big difference.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So,
He didn't-
hold on.
she didn't
He
find out
took
until
he took
way
away
later.
nothing about. Maybe she took a charger. You can look at it any way you want. He got off the plane. He left his charger there. She takes the charger. Okay. She rolls it up in front of everybody. By the way, there were people. She couldn't have been that surreptitious about it. She literally rolled it up. Whether she'd asked, she says that she said to the flight attendant, "Here's we don't take possessions." I can believe that. That's exactly what flight attendants would say.
Okay,
so
she
there's a
probably
reason
she
she
probably
knows
researched that before.
And either way,
What if she
either
didn't,
way,
though, Chin?
either
What if
way,
she
Chin,
legit
hold
did
on.
that?
Chin,
Just-
either
just-
way, China. Chin, listen to me.
China.
Listen to me for a second. This fucking guy. Not only does he do a video, he posts it to
Shames
TikTok
her.
to try to ruin her fucking reputation in
Yes.
life over a charger. And you think that's okay?
I
and
don't
it got fucking
Hold on,
13
Brian.
million views.
What I'm saying,
13
okay,
million views with
why do you
death
think-
threats. So fuck that guy.
why do you think it has
and
13
fuck
million
people
views?
who are
Why
that
do you
way.
think it has 13 million views?
People
'Cause
are
it's some-
assholes. Because people are assholes.
No, because it's an intriguing topic.
No, dude, it's because people online love to hate.
No, I think
they
it-
love
no,
destruction
I-
because they're fucking losers.
I think it's an intriguing topic.
That's why there's 13. No, now it's at 14
That's why.
million
It's not because
views. It's
people
at
are losers.
14.
And we're obviously spending time on it. I think it's an intriguing topic. I also think everyone's different, right? Like some people are like, this is ridiculous. She's a thief. I assume the best in people and go, she probably saw a charger, probably run low on battery, picked it up, and then she's like,
Okay, so-
then she, let's say she's telling the truth, Chin, which you and I don't know.
But yeah,
you
we don't know. We don't know. I'm
So,
going off
but-
of what my instincts are.
Okay, which doesn't matter.
Okay, let's go.
The,
Bad
the
idea.
facts don't matter. So from her mouth, she goes, I tried giving it to him. They wouldn't take it. Okay, cool.
believe it.
She kind of checks that box for me. For him to film it, she's like, whoa, chill, dude. Yeah. Okay, let me unpack. I'm going to give you the fucking charger.
He wanted to.
Hold on. This
he
is her
wanted to
coming in the.
hurt her,
Just watch this
destroy
one more
her.
time, please. This is
No.
her walking into the plane.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
let me see
watch
it.
Excuse me. Did you take my charger? Why would you take my charger?
Because we got off the flight.
Yeah, but my charger.
Because we got off the flight. That
Okay.
means she's not picking up from the fucking bottom. Come on, dude, guys.
Hold on. First off, the dude doesn't need to be that big of a dick to her.
He's a
No
dick.
shit.
But
They're both
hold
wrong,
on,
but
he's
she's
a-
the one that
he's a
caused it.
dick.
She
Okay,
caused
let
it, so
me
that's
ask you a
what
question.
happens.
Let me
Dick.
ask you a question. When you go to the supermarket, I'm sure you've been cut in front of, right?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I could either go, hey, and lose my shit on the guy and
Okay.
scream and shout, or I could be like, hey, dude, you cut in front of me. There's two ways to handle this. The guy loses
Yeah.
it, and then even his wife is like, stop.
I know, and then
bro.
puts it on TikTok.
But also the reason why they're like, why is she acting like that? Because you have a camera in her face,
Yeah.
dude. Going,
And you're-
did you steal my charger?
and you're putting it on
I'm
TikTok.
gonna
It's
post
so
this. You're gonna be
embarrassing.
famous
You know,
now.
if
If I get recognized on a
Here's the
plane,
thing.
I'm embarrassed. That girl, like you're
So here's what
talking,
we-
like saying,
here's what we agree on then.
Like so, to Chin, when I was skiing in fucking,
Oh my God.
I was skiing right, and I got not this female boarder, what's it called, snowboarder.
Snowboarder.
She just came by and she clipped me and knocked me. I went flying. I got fucked up. She was just going too fast. I was not a good skier. She looks back as she's going down and she just, what are you gonna do? I can't help you. I see her down at in the where we're waiting for the chairlift. Okay. You know what I did?
What?
Not a thing.
Brian,
Not a fucking thing.
Hold on. Did she do it on purpose or was it an accident?
It was an accident.
It's a fucking accident.
But
Yeah, no
she didn't
shit.
say
That's a
sorry.
bad
She kept
example.
going.
That was a bad
Terrible
accident.
example.
That was a bad example.
No, it's not though, because she
Brian,
could stop.
so- hold on.
Said
But she
sorry
didn't
and she kept
steal
going.
your ski
But
and then
how
be
How
like,
about this?
my
How about
bad,
this?
man.
How about you guys are eating dinner with your families, right?
Yeah.
Tiger or one of your kids has their phone charger on the table and I just grab it.
It's not the same thing.
It's just, that's exactly what she
No,
did.
it would be now if the tiger was charging his iPad.
Oh, yeah,
or what, he
so
doesn't have
this
an
was
iPad,
actually plugged in.
and we got up and left, and then someone grabbed it, and then someone ran out and was like, "Hey, that person, you left your charger. They took it." I'd be like, oh, okay.
Chin, my issue here is very simple.
What?
It's not confronting her. It's not getting your charger
No.
back. It's that he fucking filmed it and
he wants
put it
to-
on
okay,
TikTok.
he wants to be famous.
So
That's
here's-
a huge dick move.
I don't like that shit either.
So that's what I'm saying.
But this
if
is-
you have a problem with somebody, anytime I've ever had a problem with somebody,
Don't film.
I sure as fuck don't film it
Yeah, yeah.
and put it out. there.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
And there- and you
Chin,
live in a culture which
we're in
does
this.
nothing
Yeah,
but
you're
that.
too mad about this, right?
I am
So
mad
we're
about
all
it.
getting
It's
too-
fucking bullshit.
Why? Who gives a
Because
fuck?
we live in a
You're
culture.
part of the problem,
Bubba,
though.
we live in a
Look how
culture-
upset you are over this.
Because we live in a culture where people
I'm
go,
a duck in this.
But people go like this. They go, we live in a culture and they go, I'm going to fucking bring this to the public forum. Instead of just
Okay,
dealing
Brian,
with
yeah,
that's
but that's
a
the
diff-
world.
okay.
But then also here's the whole thing. She's a grown woman.
Yep.
She knows damn well she shouldn't took
Don't
that
take
charger.
people's shit.
He's a way more grown man.
Don't
he
film.
knows damn well not to film.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Really easy. They're both idiots.
No shit, but guess what started the entire thing?
Her
She
stealing the
fucked up.
charger.
So that's my point.
But hold on, Chin. But what about this? She took. It's like, let's say she's not a liar. We don't know. Let's say she.
We don't know for a fact, of course. Yeah.
No, we have no clue. So let's say we take her word, and the charger was on the ground, and she picked it up, went to give to the stewardess. Stewardess like, we can't take that. She's like, all right, puts it in her backpack. Then she's coming on plane. Goes, you take my charger? She's like, yeah, I think so. I found a charger.
She didn't say I think so.
Yeah, she does. She goes, I think so.
You want to play it
Yep,
back, dude?
play it.
Fuck.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
She goes, I think so.
$100.
$100. Watch.
Excuse me.
Watch.
Why would you?
I think.
Yeah, I have it.
I think.
That's just, dude. But yeah, I have it. And then she goes, I think.
Yeah, meaning
you don't see her as a
she
liar?
doesn't know if she wasn't watching it. I'm like, oh, I hope he forgets his charger. No, it's his it's his charger.
Fine, dude. Okay, we're gonna disagree on this shit.
I'll give you.
No, I think it's
I'm
fun,
gonna
Chin.
give you. I'm going to
I
give
don't
you in a
give a
court of law.
fuck.
I'm going to give you. You took the charger. Okay.
We know that's wrong, though,
everybody
right?
was told, well, everybody was told to exit the plane.
But we know taking the charger
Yeah.
is wrong.
Yeah. So
That's not
if she
standard
unplugged
behavior.
It, if she unplugged it, okay, it was in there. Now, typically, what you would do if we're going back on the plane is you'd have the charger in your hand. You'd go by and say, "Hey, I got your charger. I took it out."
If
That's
you
what
knew
would
who
do.
it was.
Right.
Yes.
But you knew the seat. You probably had a sense of where the seat was, right?
True.
Okay, good. That's what I would have done. She didn't do that, it seems.
Yes,
okay.
that was shady.
So in that sense, it's shady. No
Yes.
problem. So I have no problem with this guy saying, "Hey, you took my charger, and we came back on. Can I get it?"
Yeah, your
That would
problem's
be
the
it.
filming.
I agree
my
with you. The
problem is
filming is
and
bullshit.
posting it,
Yeah.
and being that vindictive.
No,
about
that
it,
guy's
I think
voting
it's
for
shit.
Kamala Harris, guaranteed.
I mean, I just,
Either way,
Guaranteed.
so at the bottom, at the end of the day, she's the one that caused this incident to happen. Don't
Yep.
fucking steal people's property. That's it. Just like when you get pulled over.
okay. Here's my only
I'm with you,
caveat
Chin.
to that.
I agree with. No, I agree with you on that.
Yes, but
Don't-
however-
that's the biggest lesson is just leave shit alone.
Right.
It's not your shit.
Yeah, leave shit alone. Even if you need a charger, you're getting off the plane and you'll buy. There's a million chargers.
And now they're both looking like dumbasses.
Yes.
They're,
because this
they're
whole
both
thing-
idiots.
But if I want to know the situation when they were told to exit the plane and take all their belongings, right? Because they have technical difficulties, are they going to another plane? That's what I'd like to know. And there's a charger there.
Why would he
that's gonna
leave
get
his
picked up
charger there
by
if they're going to
cleaning
take the
crew.
property out, bro?
That's the question.
The end of the day, just leave people's shit alone. Whether you need a charger, didn't need a charger, if it's yours.
Actually,
yeah.
it hinges on, did she ask this? Did she tell the people in front of her and behind her? And did she offer to give it to the flight attendant?
I
Is that
agree.
true or not
So
true?
you believe that she actually found it on the ground and tried to give it to the flight attendant?
No, I believe she saw a charger sitting there after they said to take everything off the plane and tried to give it to a flight
They didn't say
attendant.
take everything off the plane. Where are you getting
We
that from?
don't know that. She's saying they did.
She's saying they did though, Chin.
Of course she's saying they did.
Hey, what's going on with that guy right there?
What?
That's an interesting still shot right there.
Oh, damn, it's gone.
It doesn't matter. We've talked about this long enough.
Yeah, this is stupid, but
No, it's not. It's interesting.
I truly
glad you brought it up.
I truly believe that she took it. She's like, just like, I don't give a fuck. I just took the charger because she needed a charger. And then when he caught her in the act, she's like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yep.
I'll give it back to you. I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, I agree.
Gaslighting the
So
situation.
she gets a
making it
year
on
of
him.
harassment and death threats.
I agree.
Awesome.
No, Brian.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
Chin,
not
Chin's
cool.
not agreeing with that. Chin,
I don't
Chin,
like that.
I'm with Chin on this. She shouldn't have stole the charger. Like, what are you doing?
And none of this happens.
Yeah, then
none
none
of this
it's like Tyreek. She'll been driving like
She did
that and
something
she'll just roll
stupid.
down your window.
She did a dumbass thing, and he did a dumbass thing
Yep.
by posting it.
Yep.
But it wouldn't have happened if she didn't do the dumbass thing in the beginning.
And then also like, and then online.
What if she did offer it to the flight attendant? What do you think about that?
I don't believe that though. But if she did, if she literally found, if she didn't unplug
If it was
it,
on the ground,
found
like
on the
she
ground,
says?
First of all, would you guys pick up a charger on the ground?
Yes.
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 No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 100%.
Okay,
Turn
so
it in.
I'm not doing that. I don't know why you guys.
I don't.
we're nice
I don't think
people?
Brian is. I don't think you'd notice it.
You wouldn't give a
like
shit,
you're
Brian.
like
Yeah,
in your own
yeah,
world.
but if
give a
I see
shit.
a charger
Maybe
on the
Snots, 'cause
ground,
she's like-
if I see a charger, we're leaving the plane, the car charger's on the ground, I might pick it up. Yeah,
You said you might, but
yeah. Because I'm not going to run down and go, anybody? You know, I'm
dude,
not
you're
gonna do that.
getting taken off a plane. You have an hour delay. You're gonna be like, oh, let me pick up this stupid charger for no reason.
The answer is no.
You know
Me
why?
and Brian
'Cause
aren't doing. You and I
Brian,
aren't doing that. Hey,
there's-
Brian, just come on. You and I aren't doing.
There's workers on the plane.
Yeah,
why
you-
don't?
Hold on.
I'm always.
Who forgot a charger?
I'm always-
I go.
I'm
Oh,
always
somebody forgot the
missing
charger, and
chargers. I'm
I
always-
keep on going because I mind my own
I'm always
fucking
missing
business.
chargers. Right?
I know you have a soft spot
I'm
in your
with you,
heart
Brian.
for her not to be this messed up from all the video attention, but
just
she's
think
in the
it's-
wrong.
I
She's the
can't
one who messed it
stand-
up.
I can't stand this call out culture on video. I think it's gross.
Yeah,
But,
that's
but
terrible.
the other thing, and I know probably it's scary for her because she's not in the limelight. The death threats, they're not gonna do shit. Anybody that's gonna kill you,
No, it
they're
can
not gonna
fuck
give you a
you up.
heads
It
up.
can
But
fuck
reading
you
it
up for a
mentally isn't
job.
great.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
but
good for
when
her.
you go for a job the rest of your life, all this shit, it's fucked up.
If you look at this video, it's a phone charger. It's a dumb phone charger
Yeah.
thing. That's fine.
People
so
don't
stupid.
hire you over that stuff.
because I wouldn't hire her.
Because you
I don't
have
like her
there you go.
personality.
There
That's
you
a
go.
char- yeah, that's a character flaw.
Yeah.
Character flaw for
but
sure.
there you go. So you
Which
have
means
to ask
I'd probably hire her.
Me too. There you go.
You poor thing. Let me give you a job. You don't have any skill? Come on board.
Yeah, so this one.
I'm glad you brought that up, Chen. That's an interesting one.
It's a good
This
debate.
sucks.
We'll see what
This
happens.
one kind of
bummed me out.
sucks, guys.
Let's
So Brett
watch
Favre
this.
just recently spoke, and it came out and said he had Parkinson's disease.
Yeah, that makes sense.
20 years in the NFL.
Played 20 years.
Took some hits too. He played during the hard years.
God, did he ever? Is he? Can you see it on his body when he's talking?
He talks here, but I don't notice it.
I have faced over the last 3 years because certain government officials in Mississippi failed to protect federal TANF funds from fraud and abuse, and are justifiably trying to blame me. Those challenges have hurt my good name and are worse than anything I've faced in football.
More?
I love him, man.
Does he
Brett Favre.
shake?
That's what I heard. Like, he seemed pretty fine.
He took a hit, right? Because he took funding from all that stuff. And
Yeah,
then
there was
people
some-
give him shit for it.
he thought he was, I know he was like developing like a drug to help concussions.
Good luck with
Yeah,
that.
and he lost his money on
Says,
it.
He lost his money.
Sadly, I also lost my investment in the company that I believe was developing a breakthrough concussion drug I thought would help. As I'm sure you'll understand, while it's too late for me, I've recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's. This is also a cause dear to my heart. Recently, the doctor running the company pleaded guilty to taking money for his own use.
Yeah, he's having. Brett Favre is one of my favorite Americans. Love him, and it sucks that he's going through this. And you know that kind of he played consecutively. How many games did he play consecutively? Something crazy.
Ton, yeah.
He was the Iron Man.
20 years, yeah.
And you would see him get these concussions.
No, he played during the big boy years.
Yeah.
When it was football.
Yep.
When it was football. Like now it's a glorified, flag football. But you can see why they kind of changed the rules too. Yeah.
It's really tough, man. When he's so big and tough and so strong, and just when you see that, but your brain can take just so much, right?
I mean, that's why, Tua from the Dolphins, people are like, just retire, dude. You're 26. You have 3 NFL concussions. How many do you have?
And he has
before
a ton
this?
of money. That's the other thing. It's
Yeah,
easy to say
he gets his
retire.
contract.
Yeah, he
out
gets
of
his
there.
contract.
Get out of
Yeah,
there.
I'd get out of there. But he's also a young kid. But also, if you ask Brett Favre, this is my whole thing with parents who ask me, are you going to let Tiger play football and Boss play football? Here's my thing. If you ask Brett Favre, was the juice worth the squeeze? He's going to tell you yes.
Yep. You said Brett Favre. And it's Brett
Favre.
Favre.
Brett Favre.
Okay, Brett
Favre.
Favre.
Yeah, the juice is worth the squeeze. Hall of Famer, Or you go get a 9 to 5. Make sure you don't get any concussions.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I hate seeing Brett Favre have to deal
It's
with
just part of the game, unfortunately.
when you're him.
Well,
Here's
for a lot of
another
guys.
controversial one. So, the first American woman took part in a suicide pod,
The Tesla of euthanasia. Is it electric? God damn it.
Well,
if you're going to do it with diesel. Jesus Christ. At least they roll you out to the middle of the forest to go out.
Wow.
Yeah, so apparently it releases a gas that just basically slowly puts you to sleep without choking and you die.
Good way to go.
Wow.
But a lot of people think it's unethical.
It's not their decision. Unethical for who? The lady literally signed up for it. This is what she wants. Why do you give a fuck?
Well, I guess they're like arresting a bunch of the people that were involved. This was
So stupid. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
If that lady at 64, this is how she wants to go out on her own terms, it has nothing to do with you.
Yep.
Why do you give a fuck? Why are you fighting this? Who gives a fuck? All right. You want to cause it so she can't go peacefully? You'd rather jump off the Golden Gate Bridge? Does that make you feel better? You're trying to make the world a better place? Get the fuck out of here.
I guess, right, the last thing it asks you is, if you want to die, press this button.
I don't like that.
Why?
But it has to be pretty clear, I guess, if you're in there,
Yeah.
But what a cool way to go. Say your goodbyes, like, all right, tomorrow at noon, I'm out.
Yeah.
Before whatever disease you have catches up with you and you start shitting your pants, forgetting your family, I'd rather go out on my own terms.
Me too.
Everyone should have that right.
Let's do that one.
So when you get people with like mental illness, and then they're doing it,
Yeah.
that's where the lines get blurry.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
So Conor McGregor was interviewed recently, and he's confirming.
This was not a confirm. I saw this is not confirmation.
Well,
That's why.
If you're a Conor fan, it's not looking good.
You're remiss if I don't ask about your situation. It's one of the great sagas of this past year. Are you fighting in 2024? Dana White recently saying 2025 now.
It'll be 2025.
When do we think?
We'll see. My opponent that I had scheduled, Chandler, has got matched.
Are you upset by that?
It is what it is. I just take it on board and just rock on. My job is just to go to the gym, be in the gym, be in shape. And one thing is for sure, whenever it is and wherever it is, I will be 100% ready. And that's all I can focus on right now.
2 fights left, though. Do you think you get those 2 fights in 2025?
I must. It's the promised lands, so we'll see.
What happens after those 2 fights?
I don't even know. I don't think no one in the space knows. I'm the highest generating fighter on planet Earth right now in today's space. And what happens afterwards, I'm a free agent, I'm not so sure.
But of course,
sounds almost like he has an accent.
It got weird, right?
It sounds like he has an accent. He's talking like this.
Yeah.
It's not
It's a very
promising.
strange-
Yeah, you watch that. He's like 2025. It's the promised land.
He's got
What?
that. He's got that Adderall energy. That energy.
No,
that
cocaine.
Yeah, he's keeping his sunglasses on for a reason.
there's that energy. There's that. Yeah, I call it the energy that dogs bark at.
He doesn't have to, fight. He doesn't owe us anything. I don't, he just can't give it up. It's his identity. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I don't want to see him and Chandler fight.
No.
That's gone. That's completely gone.
I don't know who I'd want to see him fight. I don't.
Dan Hooker would be fun. Dan Hooker, Connor would be great.
You said Patty though, right? That'd be
If Patty gets one
That'd
more
be
win and gets in
interesting.
the top 10, you could do Patty. I think it's like a
be
Max
great.
Holloway BMF title fight on July 4th. There's so many guys that he could fight in great matchups, but I don't know. It's not looking good. And I think the TV rights deals what's clogging everything up.
So I'm going to butcher the name. It's Francis Ngannou.
Ngannou.
Ngannou. His coach is taking a little bit of a dig at John Jones fighting Stipe and saying that Renan Ferreira would have been a better person for him to fight because he's bigger and nobody wants to see this Stipe fight again.
Yeah, he's right.
Okay, so you think he's right?
Yeah, he's right. He's saying that Brazilian's more of a threat. Vieira's more of a threat than Stipe. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But how
I mean,
much of a
he's
choice?
very one-dimensional.
I was going to say he's not a wrestler.
Yeah, so John could probably take him down, but good, I mean, he hits like a fucking Mack truck. So I feel like Renan Ferreira now is a bigger win than if you were to fight Stipe again. Agree 100%. Where they're at in their careers, the name Stipe on your resume is huge, but where they at in the quality of wins right now in their career, I think Renan is a bigger win right now than Stipe.
So he's saying Francis winning over.
Yeah, he's saying Francis
It's not
beat
even a
him.
dig. It's more just a.
It's just facts. I love Stipe to fucking death, but right now, yeah, man, Renan's a younger, tougher fight than Stipe. Stipe hasn't fought in 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
It's a Jones thing though.
But everyone's like, Oh, it's a dig on John Jones. It's kind of just facts. Clearly, this is Stipe's last fight ever. He's a lot older. He's been through the fucking run of things, right? Vieira's this young, giant Brazilian who hits like a Mack truck.
That's backflips off of one, front flips off of 1 foot.
It's pretty easy. Yeah, no shit, he's more dangerous. He's also a lot younger, doesn't have the damage.
So here's a weird one, guys. So police are arrested 5 people over a fake Brad Pitt scam. Apparently, these 2 women in Spain were scammed out of like 325,000 euros.
What's the hustle?
So what they're saying is Brad Pitt started messaging them on Instagram about like an investment opportunity, which then led to them talking on WhatsApp. And these 2 women believed they were talking to the real Brad Pitt.
That's amazing.
The cops should just be like, if you're dumb enough
so
to fall
dumb.
for it.
Brad Pitt is
You want
hitting me
us
up on an
to-
investment
You want us to
opportunity.
arrest psychics too? Like, what do you want us to do? It's a hustle.
Brad Pitt. So Brad Pitt's going out to random women saying, "Hey, do you want to invest in something?"
I'll correct it.
Brad
It's a fan site
Pitt.
who messaged them. And
So it's not even Brad Pitt. The fan site DMing, and they're falling for it. Hey, Brad would love to have your money in this investment.
So
is he
hold on.
struggling to get funding for his wine?
It says both victims were contacted via Brad Pitt fan site by the fraudsters who managed to convince them the actor wanted to invest in various projects.
That's on you.
Then they also used instant messaging platforms to exchange messages and emails with 2 women until they thought they were chatting on WhatsApp with the real Brad Pitt
That's on
himself,
you.
who promised them a romantic relationship and a future together.
That's on you. If I'm the cop, I go,
Well, no, that's
sorry.
fair.
No, if I'm the cop, I go,
What?
sorry.
What a bad. The scammers are so bad, and they actually got money. Those scammers are. That's a bad scam, and you pulled it off. There are some really
Isn't that wild?
dumb people in the world. People never talk about how like you can give birth to a child, and they're just not that smart.
Some people are born losers. There's nothing you can do.
Eric Griffin also says to us, like, because Eric does his Matt Rife's, like, he directs his stuff, right? Specials.
Yeah.
Then he would get messages from women as well saying, like, Matt told me that we're gonna, have this and that, and I
It'd
gave
be
money.
like, but he would show us that it'd be like a 50-year-old woman.
Yeah, it's so sad, dude.
Like, big woman. Be like, Matt and I are in a relationship, and Eric was like, man, usually I don't respond to this. Trust me, you're not in a relationship with Matt. That's not Matt you're talking to.
It's sad.
We have
They're
2
dumb
more.
for doing it, but it's sad.
We have 2 more. This one's just a quick little, maybe I told you so. I just want to share this with you
You
guys.
guys are bringing the heat today. Usually they suck.
Well,
just kidding. Just
I
kidding.
did some homework. Look
right.
at this one. Look who won America's Got Talent. Remember when all of you were like, "Yeah, his voice isn't that great," or
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
he won America's Got Talent.
Good for him, man.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
That's impressive.
like the near 60-year-old janitor.
No, it's cool.
Yeah. Well.
What did
Still
they have a
hopefully.
clip of him? Like, what did he just sing this exact same song to win?
I didn't see that. Oh, if you go down, he gets $1 million too.
Here?
Play
Oh,
this
that was
for
the
us.
one
I know
we
we can't
saw.
play it, Chin.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Just want to see the. I can edit this.
Let's see it.
I like
Keep
how
watching. Or you good?
Yeah, I'm definitely good.
Okay. So here's my last one. Ellen DeGeneres has a Netflix special out, and she reveals that she had to go into therapy to deal with all the hatred she was getting
That poor thing.
following that big backlash.
Poor
Yeah.
thing.
I don't know her or anything like that, but she says now
She's a great comic.
she stays away from reading the news, and apparently it was a nightmare to work for her, I guess.
Yeah, well, I think that from what I understand, Ellen. First of all, I think Ellen was one of the great comics. What got her to the dance, she was so funny. But I think what she would always say is be kind, and she put on this persona, and then people were like, "Hey, she's the opposite of that." when
Everyone
you
that
work
ever
with her."
worked with her, she was the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. If it was,
Hypocrisy is a little bit strong.
but I also think, like, everyone wants to talk about power. Like, power, it's always the male, right? Like, everyone's like, "Oh, he's the head of the studio. He was such a dick." Power's
power.
Yeah. So for Ellen, super powerful. Yeah, she's a dick, man. But also, for someone to get that big and famous and that powerful, they're going to be a bit of a dick. They're not going to be the coolest people in the world. When they get that big, I don't know anyone who's just chill. Most of them are very difficult.
Yeah.
They're just complicated people.
She's also a comic. Comics are prickly people a lot of times. They tend to be loners, rather selfish. There's a lot of things that go on with comics. And you know, but yeah, I think she ran into trouble by portraying her catchphrase was be kind.
Yeah, it'd be like finding out Mr. Rogers was a complete asshole. You're like, Mr. Rogers?
Yeah.
And it bums you out. So that's all her hate came from, because people liked her because they thought she was like the nice thing on earth.
Well, that was her brand.
Yeah.
The problem is when your brand is
She made
not
money
smart.
off that.
Yeah.
So people are like, wait, hold on.
Hey, you know, you've been telling us to be kind, and you've been, you know, and I guess a lot of people came out. I didn't follow it, but a lot of people.
A ton of employees, yeah.
Yeah.
She was in a lot of shit.
When you have that many people, and then yeah, she really disappeared, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the pile on, but
when I hear, you know, shit. When you first come to LA, what they tell you? You can get a ticket and you hear a story about Ellen.
I love the saying in Washington, D.C., they say, if you want a friend, buy a dog.
Yeah.
And Hollywood could be a little bit like
Sad way to live, but yeah.
that. Yeah.
You guys good with that?
That's good.
I want to see the special.
I don't.
No?
No. She ain't been grinding.
Well, I'll tell you who's getting
There's
ready
people
for a
that don't
special.
grind. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
You know, you're just famous and you do a special. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
What perspective is she going to have?
Right.
Get the fuck out of
That's
here.
the problem. October 17, 18, 19, I'm in Calgary, Alberta with Brett Forte. Come check it out at Yuck Yucks, kids.
Great club.
Yep. October 17, 18, 19. See you then.
All right, kids. Love ya.